Yeah, Derek, how you doing, my friend?
Good, blessed. Now, we are done with training, so I can rest a bit and later I go home. So, yeah, it's an easy day. It's a good day.
It is a good day. You had a long-awaited debut for Ghana in the friendlies against South Korea. It took you a while. You had call-ups and call-ups and call-ups, and then all these issues. Um, but now, after that, you've now played 3 games now in a row. You started all 3 matches in a row. Tell me about what it finally feels like for you to don the Black Stars jersey after all the issues from the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, I think as a young kid, you always dream about this. To be one day a national team player. And for me, my parents are from Ghana. I'm born in Germany, but I have the Ghanaian blood in me. And it was from the beginning, a dream to play for Ghana. And when I had my first game against Japan, I was really excited, my friends and family, of course, as well. And then, the special game against Germany, in Germany, it was also different for me. Like I said, special game. It's an honor to play for your country, and I hope, to continue like that. I think now, it's also special time because the World Cup is in front of us. So for a player, it's always a dream to play at the World Cup. So I try to continue good at Union, and that I have a spot in the squad for the World Cup.
Amazing. And let's talk about the nationality switch issues. At what point, who first contacted you about playing for Ghana? Do you remember the first time you got a call from someone that said, "Hey, Derrick, do you want to play for Ghana?" And do you remember that call? And how did you react to the whole situation?
Yeah. It was years ago already. I was in contact with the GFA, but I think it was not the right time or right moment because we talked a lot if I want to play for Ghana, I was always ready, but it never come to it, And then in 25 September, I think, the international break against Japan and South Korea, I was in contact with Otto Addo for a few months. So he was calling me and he said there's a spot free for you, and if you want to play for Ghana, you can. So he asked me if I'm ready. I said, I'm ready. So I want to play for Ghana. It's my dream, and when I have the chance to play for Ghana, then I'm there. And then he said, okay, I will call you back because I think he had also talks with different guys at the GFA. So at the evening he called me back, and then he said, we want that you join us. And I was really happy. I was speaking to my family and friends that Otto was calling me and said, I'm in the squad. So I think it was in September 25 where the contact with Otto was really intense, So from there, it was a journey till now.
Yeah, amazing. And to be honest, you could have had your debut long before the Japan and South Korea matches. In the last round of the World Cup qualifying, I think against Comoros, and then at home. But then you were in the team, and then you didn't play, and everybody's like, "What is happening? Like, why didn't he play?" Then later, the GFA said it's because they couldn't complete your nationality switch. But you were with the team. At what point were you told that, Derrick, now you're here, but I'm sorry, your nationality switch is not complete. You can't play. Or did you know even before coming?
Yeah, it was weird. It was really weird for me because, yeah, Otto, at that time he was calling me. He said, yeah, you on the squad, you can play, you ready. And for me as well, I was thinking, okay, now I want to qualify for the World Cup. So it's a very important game. We play in Chad, and I think the Mali game was at home in Accra. So we fly to Chad, and I was thinking, okay, I can play. So no problems are there anymore, or no issues are there. So, and then I think one day before the game, Otto called me. He said, "Hey, come up like to the where we eat, to the dinner room." And then he was talking to me. He said, "Yeah, I'm sorry, the nationality switch didn't go through. I think you can play, but we don't want to." How you call it, we don't want to make, yeah, we don't want to risk that, because if you can't play and you play, then we have more problems, so I was I was like, he's right, because if they have more problems, because it's just 1 or 2 games, 2 games against Chad and Mali, I don't want to risk it. So that's why I was like, okay, I understand everything. He said 10 times sorry. He's so sad that I can't play. He said, yeah, try to fit in the group. You have new teammates, so train good and take everything with you, and then for the next time you know how everything works. So for me personally, it was also sad, but I know these rules are really strict. So yeah, it was a bit sad, but now I can be really happy, because everything went through well, and now I can play for Ghana.
And obviously, you couldn't play, but then you were still with the team trying to make teammates. Then we come home against Mali. If we win 1-0, the celebrations. Tell me about that. What's it like? What is that like to see the Ghanaian fans in front of, play in front of the Ghanaian fans, qualify for the World Cup in front of them, and see the joy? I'm sure from watching from outside, it probably was unbelievable for you.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Even for me, the last time in Ghana, I was at that time with 2 or 3. So many years I was not in Ghana. And then because of the national team, it was my first time after 10 or 12 years. So I was really excited, when I arrived at the airport, I came out, I feel direct. It's a different air, so it's really hot and everything. I was like, okay, to play football here is much different than in Europe. So yeah, it started like this, and then new teammates. Everyone was really kind. We are all the same, we are all from Ghana. So we speak our language. We eat together, and when you are new in the national team, you have to dance. And I came new. I did the dance, so I think the atmosphere in the group was much easier, and everyone was laughing, and it was good moments and funny moments. So that's why everything was easy. And but of course you want to play, but at that moment I couldn't. So it was for me personally not that good feeling for me, but the team made everything really easy for me. And also when I watched the game against Mali in Accra, the crowd and the people there, they went crazy. They give the team a lot of energy. They pushed us, and for me, like I said, it was my first time, and I really enjoyed it. From outside, you have also a different perspective. You can see everything, you can feel everything. So it was really intense, but I love it. So the energy was crazy.
Yeah, indeed. And then obviously in the matches against Japan and South Korea. You finally had your debut. What was that like to finally wear that jersey? Because, like you said, you grew up watching the Black Stars for the longest time. You always looked at the team. You were supporting the team from far. And then obviously you came in for the qualifiers. You didn't quite get to wear the jersey, so you're itching, and you finally get to wear it. What was that like? The moment Otto told you, Derrick, you're starting this game. You're gonna play this match, and tell me about that moment when you finally made your debut.
Yeah. It was, I think, a few minutes before the game, or a few hours before the game, Otto told me, "Hey, Derrick, you're gonna start," and he said, like, "Hey, play normal, like you play in the club. Of course, you're excited, but try to play easy. Try to do your thing. It's a friendly game. You can show yourself, for the World Cup." And I told him I'm gonna do that. But when I went out and then with the national anthem, I had goosebumps. It's different feeling, completely different feeling than in the club. It was, like I said, with goosebumps, and I was really excited. Also, the first ball, I tried to play easy because I don't want to make mistakes in the first games or something, So I have to come in and to improve pass by pass and action by action. So I tried to play easy, but it was really good because for me also the whole team was new. I don't know even one player on the pitch. So that's why it was for me, okay, Derrick, try to play first easy, try to connect really well with my teammates. And I tried to do that on the pitch. I think at the end we played not so bad. We lost at the end, but I think with a lot of new players, when you watch the 90 minutes, I think it was not that bad at all. So we played a good game, and this was the only thing with Otto and Ghana and my debut.
Very happy for you. It was like you said, it was a good game indeed. Ghana lost, but it was very close. It wasn't. And then you come back to the club after that. Does playing for a national team give you a different feeling? Because you go there, you play, you come back. Do you come back with does it give you a different kind of confidence? Like, what was it like after you played and then you come back to the club? Do you come back with a certain different feeling, maybe with your shoulders like this, something like that? What does it do to you, like, mentally,
Yeah, I think as a player to play for a national team is always different. You get confidence, especially when you play, and I think now as well when you qualify for the World Cup or for big tournaments, it's always for a player a big achievement, And I think you can take this confidence after the international break back to the club, and I think it helps you and the club as well. So if you're a national team player, you always have the confidence, And when I made my debut, I knew, okay, people are watching me, not only in Europe, also in Africa, especially in Ghana, Accra, as well. So try to play good, try to be a good role model, and play with confidence. And I tried it. So I try to keep going like that. To play good, and I hope that I'm also in the squad for the World Cup to play a good tournament, and then take the confidence also back to Onion and try to play here also a very good season.
Yeah, amazing. Then obviously the last international break as well, that was when many Ghanaians really got to see you. You started both games against Austria. That match didn't go too well. We lost 5-1. I spoke to a couple of players after that. The players themselves were really, really down because they thought that they let the country down. But from your point of view, like, what was the conversation like after that game? Because a lot of Ghanaians were very upset. Obviously you started, but in the end, the whole team, it just didn't come together. What would you say was the issue in that Austria game?
Yeah, it's always hard to find the problem, but yeah, we were really upset after the game. Of course, these games we wanted to win. We went into the game and every player was with energy, and yeah, we tried to beat Austria, of course. But I think at the end, yeah, we conceded 2 easy goals, too easy. I think the connection was not really there. We had also a few new players. For them was also the first time. I think they have also not the connection on the pitch and off the pitch. I think that's why we are friendly. Of course, the 5-1 is a bit too much, but yeah, I'm so happy that this was a friendly and not in a World Cup or something, or important game. So that's why we can take the bad things and try to do it in the training better and in the next game better. And you can see the first game was not good, was really bad. And then also in the training and also in the hotel, we tried to stick together and play a good match against Germany. And there you can see also development and improve by players. So I think, yeah, we needed a bit time or more time. And I think against Germany, we showed a different face. And for me, I try to be positive, to look on the positive things. And when I see such a game against Germany, yeah, then I think Ghana, Black Stars, they have a good squad, and then yeah, we have to try to keep going like that.
And in that Germany game, my friend, it's like you were possessed, my friend. Like you were, yeah, it was up and down. What a great assist as well. I mean, tell me, obviously, till date, I think we all agree that that's your best game in a Ghana jersey. You only played 3 games, but certainly that was your best game. What was your own mindset and motivation going into this game? Because you had a really, really good game.
Yeah. Of course, also, like I said, the 5-1 against Austria, it was really a hard punch for us. So we told ourselves, hey boys, we have to stick together. We have to show a different face. Of course, Germany, I think on the paper they are even better than Austria. So we were thinking, okay, it's gonna be a hard game, but try to show a different face. The fans and Ghana, the people there, that they know, okay, hey, they are ready, and they try even to show a different face. And I think this was the first thing, yeah, players want to do. And for me as well, of course, I born in Germany, Hamburg. My friend's family was there, so for me it was a special game. Of course, I want to show a different face, because the 5-1 was too much. And yeah, every player was really motivated, and they said, hey boys, let's go, let's try to win this game. And yeah, I just gave 100% of me in this game, and I think my teammates as well. So that's why we played a really good match. At the end, of course, we are a bit sad that we don't play draw or maybe won this game. But yeah, at the end, yeah, it was a good friendly against a good Germany. Yeah, a good Germany. So yeah, we can take something out from there, and I think many things, and try to do that better in the next games.
So here's the thing. Obviously, that was Otto gave you your debut. He had a really good impact in your coming into the national team. And then the day after the Germany game, where you guys really played well, to be honest. And then the next day you hear he's fired. I mean, were you a bit surprised to hear that? What are your thoughts on that whole decision?
Yeah, of course. Otto, I know him many years ago. He was in Hamburg coach when I was under 15 or something at Hamburg. He was the coach from the under 19 or something. So that's why I know him already, because we are both from Hamburg. And I had a really good relationship to him, and I think when a coach is bringing you for the first time to the national team, you always feel something special for him, and that's why I was, of course, shocked and sad for him, because he's a really good guy, and I have to thank him. He bring me to the national team. He made my dream come true. So that's why I'm really, how can I say? I'm really thankful that he was the coach and he brought me to the national team. But at the end, it's not in my hands. People from the bigger station have to say who's the new coach or what happens with the Ghana national team. So for me, I will keep going with Otto. I want to continue also with the new coach. I'm just sad for him, but football is a daily business, and everything can happen. You never know what happens. So we just continue like that.
All right. Okay, Derrick. Well, I agree with you 100%. Gratitude is very important. Be thankful for the time you had together. But football is like this sometimes. It's very ruthless. Changes happen very quickly. But we have a new coach. Obviously, I don't think you know him very well. But Carlos Queiroz used to coach Egypt to the AFCON final in 2022. Obviously, he was Manchester United assistant coach to Alex Ferguson, coached Portugal to the World Cup 2010, coached Iran to 2 World Cups. So he has a lot of World Cup experience. What do you make of his appointment?
I don't know him well, but I've seen of course his station where he was, Manchester United, Real Madrid, and like you said, Egypt, and a lot of World Cups. I think the experience is really good, especially for us, because he played a lot of World Cups and he won also many things. He trained with really good players. So that's why I think it's really good for us. This is the only thing I can say, because I don't know him in person. I think he's also a good person. So I'm really excited to see him soon.
Yeah, and also because Otto knew you, he watched you a lot before he gave you your debut and that sort of thing. With the new coach coming in, does that always make you want to work harder now? Because now all of a sudden it's like you have to do it all over again.
Yeah, for sure. When you have a new coach, you have to show him that you are there and that you want to play, that you want to be in the squad, of course, especially when a new coach is there. So that's why I try to play good at Union, at my club. When we have the international break again, the friendlies before the World Cup, I try to play really good to impress him. That he have no chance to let me down, So I try to play very good and try to keep going like that. And then I hope that he will call me for the next few games.
Yeah. Amazing stuff. Derrick, I truly appreciate your time. I know you're running out of time. So I'm just going to do this real quick. I have a list of 5 left backs, and you have to rank them for me, but you don't know who I'm going to mention next. Okay? But you just put them for me 1 to 5, who you think belongs where. So I'm going to go, my first name on the list will be Patrice Evra. Between 1 to 5. You don't know who I'm mentioning next, so.
Okay. I'll go 4.
Number 4. Patrice Evra, number 4. Okay, where do you put Ashley Cole?
5.
Ashley Cole, number 5. Where do you put Roberto Carlos? So you have 4, 5 guns. You only have 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 2.
Roberto Carlos 2.
Yeah.
Where do you put Paolo Maldini?
Wow. I put in on 3. Now I hope.
3. Okay, so you have 1 left, and your number 1 left back is Marcelo.
Yeah, this is good. This is good. Yeah,
You
go
like
on.
you like your list,
I'm good
huh?
with this. Yeah. I was hoping Marcelo is coming. I was hoping.
You were hoping. Is he your favorite? Is he your favorite left back of all time?
He's my yeah, for sure, for sure.
Wow, he's an amazing player. He really is an amazing player. Derrick, well, I hope that you get selected for the World Cup. I hope you get to live your dream, because I know it's every player's dream to play at the World Cup. I know you deserve this because you've worked really hard. The last time you had the opportunity, you fought for the badge. And in Ghana, that's always what we need. Someone that fights for the badge, like you fight for the country. If whether we win, we lose, whatever, but if we see that you're fighting, even in defeat, people love you. And we saw traces of that in that Germany game. You give 110%. Now in football, 100% is no longer enough. You have to give more than 100%. And you're such a really nice guy as well, like really lovely young man. And I am praying and I wish you all the very best for the rest of your season. Jacob said I shouldn't ask about your new coach, so I'm not going to ask about your new coach.
I can tell you she's really good.
Yeah, that's all you can say. Okay, good. Fantastic. That's it.